Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from NM Watch channel and I'm back with another strap review. Okay, so before we start the show, yes, I would like to do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am still wearing my ultimate G-Shock, or shall I say ultimate square G-Shock, which is the GWM5610BC with this combi bracelet. I just love this watch. I'm not gonna sell this one. Okay, so let's get back to the strap review. So as you guys have watched during my previous video, I've made a collection video of these straps from BluShark. Okay, yes, this is the brand name, BluShark. And for today's review, you've got three watches to try it on, right? On the Seiko Sumo, the Steinhardt's OVM, and also the Zin 556A. Okay, so let's get the watches out of the way first. So what do we have here? Okay, so what we have as I wanted to try out the BluShark strap, silicone strap. So I've ordered the same color, the same gray color, but with two sizes. This one is in 22mm and this one is in 20mm. Okay, so because I only have these two sizes and I would like to try out just one color first, and after that I might buy another one. Okay, so first thing first, let's talk about the overall impression. I've been using these straps for about 1 month, and yeah, I would like to talk about what are the things that is good about it, what are the bad things that I would like BluShark to improve in the future, and one more thing, what about its direct competitor. Alright, so let's talk about this watch first. So this strap first. So you can see here that this is a silicone strap. It's pretty durable. Of course, silicone strap tends to grab some lint on it, but since this is a silver color, so you're not going to see much lint on it anyway. But on other color, yeah, maybe so. So you can see here that the holes are made with are molded out on this little bit of a different surface compared to the rest of the strap. You can see here that there is a, I don't know what to call this. It's not smooth, but it has some ribs, small ribs around it, small ribs, so that it won't slip on while it's on your wrist. So this is a really cool design. You can see here these small ribs are all over the entire length of the strap, and yeah, it's a cool little detail that BluShark have thought about. Okay, so and when we flip at the back, yes, we can see the same design, the same thin ribs, and the same holes which is molded on a little bit taller, a little bit thicker compared to the rest of the strap. Okay, so yeah, that's good. And the hardware is a polished hardware, and we have two here. So this is a one-piece strap, so that you can just slide it in. And but what a few users forgot to mention, that this strap actually can be removed, right? So you can see that there is a small spring bar inside there. But I don't really sure at this point of when I've got this strap, I'm not really sure why I wanted to remove it, but I think I know why. Later on I will explain about it. Okay, so we have two polish keepers here, and we have a polished BluShark polish buckle with a BluShark laser edge over here. Okay, and we have this pin buckle, which is okay, not nice, but yeah, it's typical. So these two straps come at $15, price $15 at BluShark website, and it's the same for the 20mm too. Okay, so let's put it on the watch. So for the 22mm, I will put it on my Steinhardt OVM, and for the 20mm, I will put it on my Seiko Sumo. Okay, so right, so let's get the box out of the way first, and let's try it out, and I'll show you a slight problem that I found on this silicone strap. Okay, so first thing, let's put it on the 22 millimeters. So yes, you can see here, the first thing is you can see here that it slides very nice, it converts. Yep, you can see that you can, the good thing about this strap is when you are using a heavy top heavy watch, you will feel that the watch feels really, you know, really thin. There's no, if you're used to narrow strap, you know that the normal NATO strap will add some thickness down here, but that's not the case with this silicone strap. So it's really comfortable when you are using it on a big and thick watches. Okay, so you can see here, you can just slide it in, like for this 22 millimeters anyway, you can just slide in, tuck in the tongue or the extra material like so, and yeah, you're good to go. But there's a problem. Okay, so you can see that there's this buckle, right? So this buckle, let me show you with this one first. You can see that the design of this buckle is actually quite thick, you know. So this is the material, and there is an excess on this, there is an excess material. Let me see if I can focus for you, like maybe about 2 millimeters here, right? So this part of the strap actually digs into your wrist. So when you're using it for maybe the first 30 minutes, it's not really that it's not really bothering me. But if you're using this for the whole day, yeah, you will see a mark on your wrist. So that's not really comfortable. Okay, so I have to, you know, I have to adjust this. Sometimes I use it on the 5th hole, and sometimes I have to use it on the 6th hole because it became uncomfortable. Okay, so that's the first problem. So this is the 22 millimeters. I only have this problem on the 20 millimeters. But for the 20 millimeters, for 20 mil strap, there is one more problem, right? So you can see here, I slide it on the Seiko Sumo, and I put it on my wrist. Let me see if I can. Oh, this is so difficult to do behind the camera, guys. Okay, so yep, you can see I've put it on my right wrist on the Seiko Sumo, which is also a pretty top heavy watch, and of course it has the same problem, which is this buckle digging to the wrist. But it has another problem, a second problem. You can see here that this part of the strap, where you normally can tuck it in, it is quite difficult to tuck in. Alright, I normally would take about 1 or 2 minutes to just tuck in the thing inside this keeper. So at the end, I kind of, you know, give up, and I don't really use the strap that much. But you can see here, it is very tight, difficult to get in. It is much more difficult to put in here. Oops, sorry. Okay, the intro is playing. Okay, it is much more difficult to put on this side also. So you know, you end up not tucking it properly. So yeah, that's the second problem for the 20 millimeters only. So I think the main cause is because the keeper for the 20 millimeters, I mean the gap between here and here is smaller compared to the 22 millimeters. So I'm not sure why BluShark have gone for this issue. I'm not sure whether they are aware of it or not, but you can see here that this is slightly bigger compared to this one, right? So you can see visually, you can already see that this has much more room to tuck in your NATO, but this one doesn't have that gap. Okay, so yeah, that's a shame. Okay, so that's the first problem. The second, first is this buckle is too thick. The second is for 20 millimeters, the gap is too small. But they have one more problem. The problem is they have a direct competitor. Boom. Right? So immediately, let me just give you a quick comparison. Right? So immediately you know that, I don't know, man, I'm not really sure who copied who, but I'm pretty sure that they are using BluShark and this one came from www.cheapestnatostraps.com. This one is 15 bucks, this one is 10 bucks. Okay, so you can see that the design is completely the same. Again, I'm not sure who copied who, or maybe they are buying from the same supplier, I'm not sure. You can see here that the buckle is the same, the pin is the same, even the ribs, the small tiny ribs on the surface of the strap is similar, right? So if we put it down here like so, you can see that the length is also very similar. Okay, so I'm not really sure again who copied who, but the cheapest NATO straps, silicone NATO strap has these two keepers, which really gives it an advantage over the BluShark one. Okay, so I'll show you later. I'll show you later why I think it's an advantage. And the second thing is, at least for the 20 millimeter strap, you can see that the gap, like I mentioned just now, the BluShark strap keeper is, the gap is very small, but the one on the cheapest NATO strap is big, right? So this one has no problem. I have no problem tucking it in, you know, I have no problem tucking it in. So yeah, you can see. So yeah, it's good. It's much better than the one on the BluShark strap one. Okay, and it came in orange, blue. The cheapest NATO straps came in orange, blue, black, and also dark green. But the BluShark came with silver, blue, orange, and also I think it's black. Alright, so yeah, again I'm not really sure who copied who, but yeah, I'll just give you the advantage that the cheapest NATO straps have. Okay, so let's use it on the Zin 556A like so. Okay, so let's put it on my wrist and I'll show you what are the advantages that this one has over the BluShark ones. Okay, so yep, immediately you can see that the keeper is the same, but when you slide it in like so, and like, oh my god, alright, like that, you can immediately see that I can just easily fold this in. Boom, that's it. Okay, so you're good to go. But because we have these keepers, extra rubber keepers over here, you no need to do that, but you can just slide it in like that. Okay, which also looks cool. I don't really mind it sticking out like that because it is not dangling around, so it has this keeper. So yeah, I think this is another way for you to use your rubber NATO strap. But yeah, either way, this is much better compared to the BluShark. Okay, so, and because we have so many colors and we can just exchange it, we can just take out one of these this keeper, and maybe, so you, again, it's just easy, just take it out. So you don't need to unfold the strap, just slip it out like that. You can just take one strap, you can just take out the keepers and just give it a color combination like so, and we have a super cool looking strap with a lot of color combination, right? So let's say if I want to put it on my Seiko Sumo like that, oof, boom, we have a cool one, cool blue and orange combination. And if you want to put it on my Zin, or no, I think this combination is good, it's very much better. So I put the orange keeper on this one and I put it on my Zin, okay, which makes it really cool. Okay, so boom, we've got a whole lot of color combination. And if you are like me, you want to look a bit more different compared to other people, yes, you can do it with the cheapest NATO strap. Okay, so which one to go, guys? That is a difficult question. If you are somebody who started collecting NATO straps from from Sophie from cheapestnailstraps.com, yeah, I would suggest you to go for the cheapest nail strap. Okay, so this thing costs each of these costs $10, but when you buy 5 pieces of strap, they will have another 20% discount, and on top of that, cheapest Sophie also offers a whole lot more discount codes. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure how many percent. Sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 15. So if you're used to cheapestnailstraps.com, by all means go this. It has a much easier keeper to use. It has a extra keepers, and you can just combine your colors. But if you have upgraded yourself to a BluShark Nato straps, which is really good. Okay, BluShark Nato straps, I mean, I had the this alpha, and I have I bought a few pieces of them, and I love the BluShark Natos. And you want to, you just want to add some more to, to complete the, like me, if I'm using, I need to have I want to have their promotion of $50. When we buy $50 and above, then they will give us free shipping, which is really cool. Okay, so if I add these two and I want to add some more, yes, I can get that $50 and I have free shipping. Yeah, then by all means go for the BluShark. But if you compare just these two, I'm so sorry, Joe. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to undermine your product, but you know what? These are difficult to beat. The cheapest nail strap. Okay, so yeah, all in all, both has great features, but you need to consider the fact that this, yeah, as a conclusion, you need to consider the fact that this thing digs in, so it's much more comfortable to use on a lighter watch. And you need to also consider the fact that this BluShark Nato keeper is a wee bit too tight to tuck back in, and you also need to consider the competitor. Okay, so yeah, I know, so it's really up to you guys. If you want to go for BluShark, go, by all means go for them. But if you want to stick with www.cheapestnailstrap.com, yeah, by all means go to both. Have great products. I choose both for quite different reasons. So yeah, I think they are good. Okay, so but of course we'd like to see some improvement and from both companies in the future. Okay, so I think that's all for today. If you guys find this video useful, please give me a thumbs up, and if you guys want to see lots more of videos such as this, please give me a subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, bye bye.